For Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle, it was a bipartisan unloading.
Not only should you resign, if you refuse to do so, President Biden needs to fire you.
If you have an assassination attempt on a president, a former president, or a candidate, you need to resign.
Would you like to use my 5 minutes to draft your resignation letter, yes or no?
No, thank you.
Cheatle, appearing by subpoena and testifying under oath, directly addressed the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump.
On July 13th, we failed. As a director of the United States Secret Service, I take full responsibility for any security lapse of our agency.
But facing off with members of Congress, she left many frustrated.
Was the gun already on the roof, or did the shooter carry the gun up with him?
I do not have that information at this time.
Cheatle pressed on why the building Thomas Crooks fired shots from, less than 150 yards from the stage, wasn't secured.
Wasn't that building within the perimeter that should be secured? Do we agree with that?
The building was outside of the perimeter on the day of the visit. That is one of the things that during the investigation we want to take a look at and determine whether or not other decisions should have been made.
The director also speaking to reports that Crooks had been photographed and identified as suspicious well before Mr. Trump took the stage.
Why was he allowed to take the stage with a suspicious person having been identified in the crowd?
So I appreciate the question. The detail had been passed information that there was a threat. The detail would never have brought the former president out onto stage.
So you distinguish between someone who is suspicious and someone who's threatening, is that right?
I do.
Cheatle said Crooks, who was seen on the roof by people in the crowd minutes before firing shots,
There he is.
wasn't deemed a threat until seconds before the gunfire began. And said that even though the Trump campaign had been denied requests for additional Secret Service resources during the past 2 years, that was not the case the day of the shooting.
What I can tell you is that for the event on July 13th, the details that were the assets that were requested for that day were given.
And at the end of today's hearing, the top Republican and Democrat on the committee sent Director Cheatle a letter telling her it is time for her to resign, a call that she is so far resisting. Lester?
Ryan Nobles at the Capitol, thank you. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.